Hello, my all signs, my all stars. A very, very welcome. This is your Lenormand prediction with me, 25th to the 31st. I am Shivalika and I welcome you to the channel, space, and my humble home. We are very happy to have you here, and like always, this is your weekly prediction. And I love this because this is like a little map and it gives you an idea where you're headed and what's coming your way. Make use of these predictions, and it's going to be, like always, for your absolute good, highest expansion, and all the good things for all my signs and all my stars. If you have subscribed, thank you. If you've not, go ahead. It helps the channel. And if you're new, you're very, very welcome. Keep an open mind. Let's get started. And we're starting with Aries. Hello, Aries. Welcome. This is your weekly prediction, daily prediction, Sunday all the way to Saturday. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you're watching this reading from. I am sending you so much love, and I would love to get some back too. There, I said it. All right, Aries, let's go. 25th to the 31st. That's Sunday to Saturday. Good shuffle, energy is moving, we're getting started. If you are ready, so are my cards. Let's go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh my gosh, those are some big energies on the table. What are we looking at? Something is going on back and forth. I have to tell you that. Something is going on back and forth. Maybe it has to do with a trip or with a travel. It has something to do with movement forward. And it almost feels like you're arriving at... Are you arriving at a dead end? Are you arriving at a dead end with a particular issue? Something involving paperwork from some institution, from some place that you're meant to hear. Aries, let's go. Let's see. On the Sunday, we've got the bear. Bear is a big energy. It's a papa bear, mama bear. I almost want to say that on Sunday, you'll be spending time with someone that you love. You know, I'm also, I don't know why, but I'm getting like a very grandparent kind of a vibe. One that you look up to. One that it's important to spend time with. It almost feels like this energy is going to leave you soon. This energy is going to go away. They're going to go far away. And it would be a good idea to spend energy with this time on Sunday. So that's a very good energy. Bear is lovable, but at the same point of time, bear is also intimidating. So however this person is in your life, usually bears are associated with boss-like energy. It could be that, but as of now, I'm picking up this is someone that you really respect and admire, and they're about to make a move, like go far away. On the Monday, we've got the ship. Ship is lovely for work. Ship is lovely for movement. Ship is lovely to go ahead. This is almost like, it's a card of travel. It's a card of movement. I want to say an energy of movement. And that's why I said that, maybe somebody is moving, or maybe you're making a big move. But Monday is it's like I want to say it's all about being on the road. You're not going to be at home. You're going to be out. You're going to be out, going to and I want to say you're going possibly to a specific place. It could be different for different people. Could be work, could be bank, could be, an institution, an organization. It feels like, like the Monday thing. Then on the Tuesday, we've got the book. Book is something's hidden. Something is not known to you yet. Something is not known to you yet. And I think it's very important for you. I don't think the entire book, one specific page, Aries, is very, very important for you. There is a specific page. There's a specific prompt. There's a specific word. There's a specific terms and conditions from a particular, which is very, very essential for you to produce to the organization, institution. Yeah, it's very important, very, very important. So something is, it's not fully available to you. It's there, but it's not fully available to you. So there is hidden information for you on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, right in the middle of the week, we've got the whip. Whip is that kind of energy. It's an energy that hurts. It's an energy that gives pain. It's an energy that's back and forth. Is whip a good energy? No. Whips were essentially used back in the days for punishment, activity, physical. So maybe for some of you, you are like actually hitting the gym on Wednesday and doing something and it pains, but it's also good for the system. But I also feel this is some sort of information that hurts you. If it's information about moving forward, it's that kind of information that hurts you. It pains you. And it's something that needs to be addressed because it's right in the middle of the week. Now, on the Thursday, we've got the letter. There's a message. There's an incoming message here. There's an incoming message here. It looks like it's going to be an intense week. It looks like it's going to be it's going to be an important week. For the Aries that I'm picking up, this seems like an important piece of information that has a tendency to go back and forth. Like the kinds you give at the doctors for reports. They go back, they come back forth, and you want a better, or you send out and you get back and you want a better answer, you want a better, clearer, and you're not kind of convinced, so you send it back again, that kind. There's a back and forth of information on the Thursday. But Thursday, I feel you're going to get a message, a letter, email. So clear all your, drafts and clear all your, keep an eye for this message. What was not known to you before is now known. On the Friday, we have the Tower. Tower is a structure. Tower is a tall structure. Tower is an organization. Tower is also time. Time. Are you on a deadline? It feels like you are, for a lot of you Aries, there is a pressure of deadline here. Timeline is very, very important. You have to meet a specific timeline. And in that specific timeline, you have to, like wills, inheritance, documents. That is also something that I'm picking up. Because this, I'm also picking up church, by the way, for a lot of you. Or a place where you go and worship, or a place where you go and pray. For a lot of you, you're actually possibly trying to travel, get your documents in place for a place where you like to pray, or a place where you would like to go and visit. And maybe the documents are causing a little bit of issue. This is very, very specific, this piece of message. And on the Saturday, we've got the cross. Now, the cross is the absolute last card. It's the last energy. This feels karmic. This is that, you will have to come face to face with something that all of us need to do and deal with while we are living on this planet. That's why I say it's an important week. Very, very important week, Aries. And this is a big deal. Is it a big deal? Yes, it's a very big deal. Because this, wherever you're moving towards, if you don't have the right documents, if you don't have the right, you might not get an entry. You might not get an entry, you might not get an exit, however it matters, resonates. So this is something here got to do with travel, paperwork, documents, a place where you pray, a place where you visit, spend quality time with your grandparents, with your parents, with, whoever you look up to and admire. Very, very important. Very, very important. So it is an important week. Very, very important. All right, Aries, let's take out messages from the Love Oracle for you and see what message wants to come out. Because it's always nice to bring a little bit of love. Very, very important. Love has the power to change everything. So we've got, let's take out one more. Ooh, nice. So, okay, this literally feels like a message. We've got, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. There is something here about finding out about someone. Can we work this out? Can you work this out, Aries? and I see you in myself. Something about respect and admiration, that kind of an energy. So beautiful messages from the Love Oracle too. I hope you have an amazing week and take good care of yourself. I don't see a resting time here, Aries, so I would recommend that try to take out some resting time for yourself. So that is what I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much. And I will see you in your energy weekly. Moving on to hello, Taurus, and welcome. This is your weekly, not weekly actually, this is your daily prediction day to day, because we want to get messages as clear and specific as we can so you can make the week move for you. And that's why we do it in advance. So you like, you keep. You don't like, you shift. Simple. So Taurus, 25th to the 31st of January. Let's see what we've got here for you. Sunday to the Saturday. Taurus, if you're ready, the cards are ready too. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wow. Can I say something? We've got the element of the sun, the moon, and the stars. Very celestial. Very, very celestial. Very cosmic, if that is of significance, this week, 25th to the 31st. The week is ending on a good note of very, very, in fact, the best is possible. But there is something here, Taurus. There is something here that is ending. Is it a happy ending? Yes, but there is an ending. And the ending of something has been stressing you out. And whatever is ending is has been very close to your heart. And you've tried your best to keep it for as long as you can, but, right? Okay, let's see. Day to day. All right, on the Sunday, Taurus, we've got the moon. Moon is how you see yourself. Moon is how, for a lot of you, you see yourself as a star. You see yourself as a celebrity, by the way. You don't need somebody else's validation. You look in the mirror and, you know, you can actually play multiple roles. If somebody asks you, Taurus, what do you do for a living? You have like, I guess, 30,000 explanations. Like you can fit into any role. You can fool anybody. I am this, I am that, I'm this, I'm that. Yeah. Because you see yourself as a star. You see yourself as a celebrity. You see yourself as someone who can fit easily into any role and, you know, people will believe you. So it's a good thing. On Sunday, you're sitting with yourself and, you know, you're kind of, for a lot of you, you're also on Sunday seeing how far you've come. Is there anything you need to change? Is there anything you need to change in your profile, in your biodata, in your resume, upgrade? Would you like to keep something? So it's a time well spent with yourself. Then on the Monday, we've got the anchor. Makes me want to say that there is no movement on Monday. There is no movement on Monday. Maybe there was something, but it's temporary, put on hold. On Monday, it seems like you're going to be homebound or wherever you are. For example, you're not at home, you're away from home, you're not able to come back, or if you're at home and you're supposed to go somewhere, you're not able to go. Something has been put on hold. It almost feels like a call has been put on hold. You've been kept on hold for a long time. You know, however it resonates. Or, you know, the first half of the day you've been put on hold for something. For a lot of you, you may be talking for the first half of Monday to the people that you love, or, you know, like a video call, phone call or something like that. And by the time you check your watch, you realize, oh my gosh, I spent the entire morning doing that. Interesting for a Monday. On the Tuesday, we've got the heart. Heart is all the things that you love. It's very nice, it's very pleasant, and it's very beautiful. It's very, very nice. So I want to say that you're in good company. You're doing fine. It's a good day. Everything that you love to do, spoil yourself, pamper yourself, love yourself. I also feel that why I say this ending is a happy ending, because For a lot of you, you've accepted it already. You've made peace with your heart. On Tuesday, you've made peace with your heart. Look, it's a general reading. It's going to be different for different people, but I'm putting the energies out there. And it's a good thing because, you know, when you kind of make peace and move on, the things that line up and open up for you are so much more. So much more. Okay, now to the interesting part, Taurus. Wednesday, right in the middle, you've got the mice. Now, mice is the energy of pest, of outsiders, of unwanted energies that bring in nervousness and anxiety. So, is this a friend? Is this a friend who keeps calling you because they want to share a problem? What is the source of negativity on Wednesday? It's very important for you to understand. Throughout that Wednesday, take a good look at what brings in and shifts your mood. Because one day before, you're absolutely fine. So what causes you to go jumpy? You know, what makes you go? Wednesday is a very good day for you to actually figure, because it feels like a lot of energies or moments will come where you will feel, okay, wait, I was absolutely fine, and suddenly this piece of news makes me feel like this. This conversation with this person makes me feel like this, that kind of energy. Also, you'll come to know by Wednesday, I have a feeling, that what's actually working for you and what is not. On the Thursday, we've got the coffin. Coffin is the ending. Coffin is something that's buried. And why do we bury things? Because we never want to take them back out again. The good thing is the coffin is after the mice. So makes me want to say that you've taken care of this problem, this issue, this shifty behavior. And because you've taken care of it, your heart feels better. So you take care of something. You actually bury something, you box up something, you kind of, all those things you are addressing and closing, you're closing chapters on the Thursday. Yes, you are. On the Friday, you have the very beautiful sun, very outdoorsy. For whatever you had kept yourself, first week was feeling a little anguish, anxiety. The second half is just spectacular. Sun is clarity, sun is sun. It's vitamin D, stepping out, going out, feeling radiant, skin looking nice, glowing. You just feel a whole lot better on Friday for whatever reason. I think this ending has served you very, very well. Whatever this ending was, it has served you very well. Something was put on a hold for a very long time, and it could very well be that you're moving from one job to another, one home to another, one to another, and the one was becoming too much. And on the Saturday, you have the stars. Look at that, the sun and the stars. It's like, the party never ends. Friday to Saturday, I want to say that. The party never ends. The feeling of goodness does not end. You take that feeling, and by the end of Saturday, you're very proud of yourself. It feels like an accomplishment. It feels like an accomplishment. Very cool week. Very, very cool. And I like the way, Taurus, you're addressing everything. That's why I'm saying on Wednesday, make sure what causes you to get cranky, nervous, shifty. What is this external energy? Address it. You'll be absolutely fine. Okay, let's take out 3 cards from the Love Oracle and let's see what is your message here. Okay. We've got, wow. I mean, the one in the middle is really smack on with your reading. Can I say that? I connect with you at night. So maybe, yes, Friday and Saturday, you might be just going on a call from one day to another at night because the network and connection is better. Network and connection. I'm literally using these words for you. You deserve the best, Taurus. I connect with you at night and I want to be different. Somebody wants to tell you, I want to be different. Or do you want to be different? Because you can fit into almost any role life throws at you. So that's what I have for you. Pretty interesting week, amazing week, Taurus. I hope you have a fabulous week. Moving on to hello, Gemini, and welcome. This is your daily day-to-day readings, predictions from the Lenormand. I love this deck because it's very accurate. It gives you insight. It also gives you solutions. So it's the kind of best friend we all need. Yeah, we do. So Gemini, 25th to the 31st January 2026, if you're ready. So are my cards. Let's go, Gemini. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wow. You guys are worrying over money. You guys are worrying over incoming money. There are conversations around people. There are conversations around pets. You got to make some cuts this week. But you know what I want to say? This Gemini, you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. You have support. You have a good support system. You have a support system that's very giving. That's the word I'm getting. But yes, money is an issue this week. How much to spend, where to cut, budget cuts possibly, what to keep, what to let go, what to remove from the budget. That kind of week. Let's get started. Sunday, we've got fishes. Fishes is money. It's abundance. It's resources. And yeah, money is resources. So Sunday, you might get a little indulgent and you may spend on something. I'm likely to say that. You might get a little indulgent and you may spend on something. For a lot of you Geminis, you may actually receive a beautiful bouquet of flowers. I'm also seeing appreciation. I'm also seeing compliments on Sunday. So Sunday, you're in the energy of, actually in the energy of abundance. You are. When you see it yourself, you know you have a lot. But when you put it into practice and action, that's when Gemini, you realize, oh my gosh, I gotta be a little bit careful. Now on the Monday, we've got birds. Birds is conversation, birds is communication, birds is also partners. You maybe have a partner, you may be, or could be just conversations at work. But this is conversations about loyalty. This is conversations about who can you trust, who's close to you, who's a good support system. That kind of conversations. It almost feels like if for those Geminis who go to work on Monday, you may actually have to make a very strong decision in terms of budget cuts or even people for that matter. A pink slip possibly. But birds also represent chatter, gossip, rumor. So until you have confirmation on a news, Gemini, don't assume everything is real. Because I am picking up rumors also. Remember, you should hear it first person, not second and third. All that you see, all that you hear is just grapevine. On the Wednesday, we've got the scythe. Scythe is a tool that cuts. That's why I'm saying on, like first half of the week, there is something here that is, going to be cut, removed. Choice has to be made. And the choice has to be made fast because it is leading to more confusion. If this choice is not made, every day that this choice is, I want to say, sort of, held back or taken a little more longer to make, it is a cost. It's a cost. On Wednesday, you've got confusion. There you go. There's a lot of confusion. This week, look, you started off great because you were at home. But the minute you stepped out, the minute other energies came in, the minute conversations starting, the minute people started giving their 2 cents and wow, now you're confused. Now you're like, oh my gosh, I have to make a decision. So Wednesday is going to be a lot of confusing energies all around. So it's a good idea, Gemini, on Wednesday to kind of keep a good hold of yourself, stay more on ground. I'm also seeing people who have this sort of claustrophobia or something. that kind of a energy. Feeling like you cannot breathe, that kind of energy. So be mindful, okay? Don't do anything that you're going to regret later. It seems a little foggy kind of a day. Too much in the head, not able to breathe, you know, that kind of an energy. On the Thursday, we've got the crossroads. Gosh, there you go. So now that you've wanted to do something, now that you've gone through the whole confusion, chaos, cloudy, foggy moment, you know, another day comes and you realize, oh my gosh, I have to make a decision. I have to make a decision. I don't think I can keep both. I don't think I can do both. I think something needs to be cut. I cannot. A lot here has to do with should you do two things? Should you take two things, or should you like focus on one? So you have a decision to make on the Thursday. And you know, if you make this decision, you drop one, Gemini, you'll be doing yourself a very big favor. Because life will feel easy. Finances will feel easy. It's different for different people. But yeah, at this point of time, because money is coming as the prime thing, maybe you don't need so much. Maybe you don't need too many people. Maybe you do not need too many things. Maybe you don't need too many clothes. Maybe you don't need too many shoes. It could be anything. On the Friday, we have the dog, beautiful energy, supportive, good group of friends, one support system, maybe your pet, you're spending time with your pet, grooming your pet, taking your pet out to the garden for a walk, or maybe just, booking a day of spa, something like that. But yeah, Friday is very comforting, very reassuring that the decision that you've made for yourself is a good one. You may have also heard about a friend through someone, through early in the week, but now, let's say you have that conversation face to face with the friend and you feel like, okay, that was a rumor and this is true, that kind of energy. On the Saturday, we've got the bouquet. Bouquet is a beautiful energy. Bouquet is being organized, being collected, looking pretty, looking good, looking like $1 million. And I think this is because you've made a decision. There is a decision here. Before this decision, there is just too much confusion. Yeah, it's almost like you have to choose one. So it's a good week. It's an interesting week, Gemini. Let's take out 3 cards from the Love Oracle and see what love messages want to come out for you, because, I mean, everybody needs love. Okay. Wow. The first one says, I want to man up and honor you. Clearly, somebody is meant to hear this. I want to man up and honor you. This feels like someone who's not been keeping their end of word. They're not doing the things that they were supposed to in a connection, in a relation, in a work situation. The second one is, I never meant to hurt you. And yet you have confusion on Wednesday. So, and then we have, can you forgive me? Can you forgive me? Is the bouquet an apology? Or is it a genuine appreciation? Makes me want to think that, by the way. So, can you forgive me, Gemini? Well, that's a question that only you can answer. But that's what I have for you, Gemini. Have an amazing week. And I will see you in your energy reading. Thank you. Moving on to hello, Cancer. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you're watching this reading from. And I have just thrown a bunch of cards on the table. So I'm going to collect my energy first. And this is your daily predictions from the Lenormand from 25th to the 31st January 2026. All right, Cancer. Now that I'm collected in one piece, let's go. From the Sunday to Saturday. Let's see what wants to pop out for you. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh my gosh. What a week. Okay, clearly there is an information here coming. And you're very, very nervous. For a lot of you Cancers, you're anticipating and waiting on a news, waiting on a promotion, waiting on your new move, your next upgrade. And makes me want to say this is that week where you're going to be waiting. Is there a good news? Yes. Is there a big jump? Yes. But this is the week where you wait. Let's go day by day, Cancer, to understand what's coming our way and how we can make the best use of it. On the Sunday, we've got the Rider. Rider is the first card. Rider is news coming in, information coming in. Typically a man coming in themselves, like a delivery person, and giving you. This looks like important because it's coming on a Sunday. It feels like it's an important message. It doesn't feel like it's come out of the blue. It was something that you were waiting for, and it comes on a Sunday. Very, very interesting. You're very nervous about this message, very nervous. It's almost like the messenger or the message holds the data or holds value to what is going to be your next move, your next location, your next seat, your next position. On the Monday, we have the Snake. Snake is not a good energy. Snake is what Snake is. On Monday, and this is so close to the message coming in, it does not leave you with a good taste in the mouth. It does not leave you with a good taste in the heart. It does not leave you, whatever this message has come, it's sort of played with your psyche altogether, I want to say. Also, I want to say, Cancer, watch out for any sort of stomach cramps on Monday, because Snake has this, Snake has this appearance like a coil, and it has to do with the intestines, cramping, feeling dehydrated. So make sure you're, keeping yourself hydrated and drinking a lot of water. Your body is very important, very, very important. So Monday is like, feeling very cramped up. I don't know if it's a body thing or if it's got to do with the message that's coming. So be mindful of your health on Monday. It feels crampy. It actually feels very crampy, stiff, tightening, that kind. On the Tuesday, you've got the Anchor. Tuesday is a day where you're not making any move, or whatever move you're making is small. Is it because of the Snake? It's almost like you get this message. This message has left you in some sort of, and you wake up next day feeling very, sort of wound up. And then for some reason, Tuesday, you've put yourself on a temporary hold. It feels like you're at home or wherever you are, you're there that day. You're not making any move. Any move that you're making is a very small move. On the Wednesday, we've got the Bear. This, I feel, is somebody else's energy. Is it a doctor? Is it mom-like energy? It feels it's that energy. Bear is so close to, I want to show this to you, the child, that it almost feels like somebody's coming to take care of someone. It's the introduction of a big energy, a boss-like energy, a father, grandfather, mother, someone that can come and take over something, because clearly you're not in the best shape or form to do something. So somebody's been called in on Wednesday. On the Thursday, we've got the Child. Child is a fresh energy. It's a new energy. I feel towards Thursday, you'll start feeling a little bit better. A little bit. It's almost like if you were lying on the bed, you can now get up. You can move. You can take few steps. Yeah. Simply put. On the Friday, we have the stork. Now, stork is big. Stork is good news. Stork is a big movement. It's almost like you're preparing yourself for something big. Bear and the stork together are very big. It feels like a big promotion, big upgrade, big movement. So we have some really big cards here, big energies here, but we also have the snake. Now, snake has the power to actually not even neutralize, it can actually change the whole energy. So you have to be mindful on Monday. Cancer, take very good care of yourself. And then on the Saturday, we have the mice. Mice is an outsider energy. Mice is nervousness. It's not a good energy. It's feeling off. It's feeling shifty, edgy. And I think it starts with the message that you get. So this week, Cancer, very, very important. Please take care of yourself. If when you're resting, make sure you're resting. It's very important because I feel you are here being prepared for something much bigger that's not unfolding this week, but that's supposed to unfold. Maybe you have a lot, you need to acquire energy for something bigger. So this is one of those weeks where you have to really, really take care of yourself. All right, Cancer. 3 cards from the Love Oracle. Let's see what we've got. And the purpose is to put a smile on your face because, you know, love just has the tendency to do that. So, love messages, beautiful Love Oracle messages. And you don't have somebody to think of, then the universe is sending it to you. The thought of you makes me smile inside. So you make somebody smile, Cancer. That's nice. I've never met someone like you. Wow. I have trouble to express myself. Clearly, Cancer, somebody is smitten by you big time. Big time. Whether you know it or you don't know it. Somebody is living in your mind, or you're living in somebody's mind. So, however the week is, see, that's the whole thing. Always know that you're loved. Some weeks we are hard on ourselves and we forget this, but just remember, you're very precious and valuable to somebody else. Therefore, you should be precious and valuable to yourself too. All right. Thank you, Cancer. I will see you in your energy reading, weekly energy reading. Moving on to hello, Leo, and welcome. This is your daily prediction from the Lenormand from 25th to the 31st January 2026. And why do we do daily predictions? So that you can make the week move for you. Knowing anything in advance is preparation. And fire sign Leo, if you are ready, let's go. Sunday to the Saturday. If you're ready, so are my cards. Shuffling, moving energies, getting best possible message for you. That's always the intention. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Whoa. Whoa. Those are big, big energies. There was a man here, but the man did not make it to the table, if that is of significance. A particular man or a person did not make it to the table. Now, what am I seeing here? Conversations, messages, choices to make, a key to a place, key to a home, key to an apartment, coming from one place to another, from mountains to the land. But this week, Leo, there is an important important challenge that you must address in order to move forward. And I want to say this, that this has been there for a long, long time. It's been there. Or maybe something this week is of top priority. The word I'm getting is high priority. It's the number 1 on your list. And you must get it done. So let's go. On Sunday, you're starting with the cross. That's 36. That's the last card of Lenormand. Absolute last. Cross is when, you know, it's karmic. You have to come. We all have to face our karmas at some point or the other, okay, in life. It does not mean that you only face your karmas, you know, when your time's up. No. It's different, you know. It's different for different people. It's almost like, you know, when we're not learning a lesson, or when we are repeating the same mistakes, or we are following a particular pattern, boom, that's when the cross comes and kinds of hits us. For a lot of you, Sunday is also about going to church or whatever place you, you know, you believe in. I see you praying, by the way. I see you praying on Sunday at a place for something. Or for whatever you're doing, you're praying first. You're taking this whole, you know, wisdom, guidance, and you know that there's a big challenge ahead of you. Therefore, you're praying in advance. That's nice. On Monday, boom, you come face to face with the mountain, with the challenge. Now, it's going to be different for different people, but I can tell you one thing, that this mountain is, if you cross this mountain, you unlock a level. It almost feels like a milestone. You unlock a level, you unlock an entry into a particular door. Forget the door, the entire building. If you cross this mountain, it's like you need a special kind of key. You know those card keys? That kind. Wow. For a lot of you, maybe you're on the mountains, away from the whole humanity, and doing something. Reading a book, perhaps. Who knows? Who knows? That could be a possibility too. On the Tuesday, you've got the crossroads. You've got a decision to make. Have you chosen to be isolated or away or on a mountain so that you can make this decision? Have you chosen to stay away from gossip, rumors, communications that are coming? Have you deliberately kept yourself away? Or are you facing this challenge this week of having to make a decision, coming face to face with some conversations, written, spoken? There is a verbal and written emphasis of conversation here. So whatever you're writing this week, Leo, be very, very mindful, because it's going to be brought up. Whatever you're speaking, be very, very mindful, because there's a record of everything that you're doing stored somewhere, archived somewhere, which could later on come back and bite you in the ass. Be mindful. Be mindful. Right there in the middle of the week, we've got the birds. Birds is communication. There are two, so I'm also inclined to say a connection, talking, having a conversation, all kinds of conversation, all kinds. For a lot of you, I feel you are discussing with this person the written part of it. Like writing a speech that you have to go and deliver. Writing a monologue that you have to go and deliver. Writing something that you have to, you know, then use it to enter that prestigious tower. This has been going on for a while. Whatever this is, it's been going on for a while. The number 9 is very significant. 3, 6, 1, 3, 6 and 9 are very significant here. On the Thursday, we've got the letter. We've got communication coming in. That important communication, that important piece of writing. Whatever is inside is very, very important, because that allows you to unlock. Where does this communication come from? This communication possibly comes from I don't know why, but I'm inclined to say you and your friends, you and your partner, you have written this. And it's been made on the go, on the fly. It's not been, has it been thought carefully, Leo? You can answer that. On the Friday, we've got the key. Key unlocks doors. Key is key next to the letter also makes me want to say it's a very important. Key is answers, solutions. Solutions to this big mountain that you're facing on Monday. What conspires on Monday transpires on Friday. It's very interesting. It feels like a very Sherlock Holmes kind of a moment, you know. Like I want to investigate. And then on Saturday, we've got the tower, the building, the institution. Tower also has the essence of time. So this could be that church, that place where you go. This could be an apartment. This could be a, like a 19-story building, 20-story building, 20-story and upward maybe. Or maybe for a lot of you, you've fallen in love with heights and now you want to live on a higher floor. You no longer want to come down. Very simply put. My gosh, this is an interesting week. All right, Leo, let's take out 3 messages from the Love Oracle and see what wants to come out, because love is always welcome on this table. Okay, we've got, I still think about you. Somebody still thinks about you. Past life regression. Past life regression. The last card, cross and the tower. Are you unlocking the next level of your life by knowing what were you in your previous birth? And then we have, I see you when I close my eyes. So clearly someone here, you have known them many a lifetimes, possibly. You find out you've known somebody. You found out this week that maybe, oh my gosh, this person is my everything. Or I spent enough timelines with them. Somebody's far apart, but they can still feel your presence. You can feel their presence. You don't really need any way to communicate. You know you both exist and you can talk to each other through telepathy. That's what I have for you, Leo. I hope the right people get the message at the right time, and I wish you a fantastic week. Your energy readings will be out. Moving on to hello Virgo, and welcome. This is your daily prediction. I believe we left a story somewhere last week. Let's see if that unfolds. And this is from 25th to the 31st, Sunday to the Saturday. Let's see what we've got here. We do these predictions so that you can take charge of your own week and act on it. That's the whole purpose, right? Okay, Virgo, if you are ready, so are my cards. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. Remember the lady last time? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, the story continues. It does. And you know what? I want to tell you, this is a very, very good week for you. Of all the readings that I've done so far, energies that I've picked up, this is absolutely beautiful. There's movement. There's the same lady, the same institution. And there is something big here. Oh yeah, it's almost like, the same story is, it's just that I think you meet the lady this week. Or you met the lady last week, or you spoke on the phone and you're meeting the lady again this week. We're meeting someone twice. Well, they have become important. All right, let's see. On the Sunday, you've got the stork. Stork is good news. Stork is the bearer of good news. Stork is also movement, going out, upward and beyond. So makes me want to say you're not sitting at home. You're not sitting at home. You're definitely going. For a lot of you, I want to say this, you're climbing a lot of steps. A lot of steps. Be careful. Be very, very careful. You're going to you'll find yourself climbing stairs for whatever reason. But it's a good Sunday. It's a good Sunday. Good news. Energy wise, very, very high. So if you're not climbing, I do feel you're climbing stairs. If you're not climbing stairs, you know that thing in the gym that you have where you climb steps. Steps is of importance. On the Monday, you've got the ship. Ship is movement. 2 cards back to back of movement forward. The stork and the ship. Are you traveling on Monday? Are you making a move on Monday? Are you traveling to a place? Yes, you are traveling to a place you have been before to meet someone very, very important. Is this pleasure? I don't know, but it does look like there's a motive here. There's a motive. There's a purpose. I feel on Monday you're traveling to a place where you were born, your birthplace possibly, or a place that is of significance to you, because you've left something there. There is something unfinished there. There's something unfinished. And then on the Tuesday, we've got the lady. So the lady was there last week, and we stopped on the lady, and I said this lady is of importance. Yes, this lady is of importance. This lady is of value. This lady is, you could also be going to meet your mom. Mom, wife, grandmother, you know, that protective, loving, mother-like energy. And it's like the reason you're going is because that person cannot move, cannot come to you. So you're going to them. But a person is very, very important on Tuesday. This lady, can I just say, is the word that I'm getting is voluptuous, by the way. And wealthy. And beautiful. On Wednesday, right in the middle of the week, we've got the ring. Ring is a commitment, ring is a proposal, a ring is a gesture, ring is a value. Value of something. There is a value of something here, value and worth. And the value and the worth is very, very high. It's almost like on Wednesday, you go and check something. For example, you go and just check. Let me check the price of diamond today in the market. Let me check the price of a certain share, a certain piece of jewelry I had, and you'll be shocked that it's a lot. It's a lot. For a lot of you, you're mortgaging your jewelry or something to a bank, to an institution in order to get some funds. But Wednesday is a day of worth, value, your MRP, your net worth. How much are you holding? How much do you have? And for some of you, of course, possibly you're proposing. And it's a grand gesture. Because it's a ring. We cannot ignore that. On the Thursday, we've got the bear. This is the big energy. This is the big, loving, caring, and intimidating. All of it in one. All of it in one. I'm also seeing for a lot of Virgos, you might actually be buying like a ring, a teddy bear, and all of those things like a pre-Valentine thing. Just like for a very few, not all. Like all those things that make women happy. I'm not so sure if they do. They don't make me happy, but I don't know. I'm not a teddy bear kind of a person. I'm a diamond ring kind of a person, but not a teddy bear kind of a person. So on the Friday, there is something very, very, there's the arrival of a big energy. It's almost like when this energy arrives, everybody else just shuts up. They own the room. It's something big. It feels like it's an earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Oh yeah, Virgo. That's you. On the Saturday, we've got the anchor. Oh, this bear energy is here to stay. This big energy, by the way, is here to stay for a while. So yeah, it feels like maybe you're visiting your parents' home. Your parents are visiting you. The family is coming. It's a little awkward, but it's family, that kind. I mean, it's got its good and bad both. So Friday, no moves are made. Or Friday is the day that you arrive to your parents or to your hometown or wherever you were traveling. Friday is when you arrive. You arrive. Then on Saturday, we've got the Tower. This is a very specific place, Virgo. I'm getting this because all moves that you're making is towards this building, towards this organization, the value of it. You're hoping to get something out of it, something big. And a big, strong woman here is of importance. I think this woman is already at that place, however it resonates. So this is continuing last week's story, by the way. There's a storyline that I'm picking up for some of the Virgos out there who are trying to accomplish something. Home, job, person, travel, finding home, migrating, moving out of the country. All of those energies are present here. A job that you can keep, a job that is a position that you can keep. All right, Virgo, 3 cards from the Love Oracle. We will talk about it next week again, and I hope you get. And let's see. We've got from the Love Oracle, I still care about you. Somebody still cares about you. I want to be strong like you. Emphasis on the bear. There is someone that you look up to. Could be you or somebody in the family, somebody in the surroundings, somebody who's working their way. I want to be strong like you. And I don't want to be the reason you cry. I do not want to be the reason you cry. How nice is that? How nice is that? So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. I will see you in your energy readings, and till then you take super good care of yourself. Moving on to hello, Libra. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you are watching this reading from. This is your daily prediction from the Lenormand. Super cool readings. I love this. The way it guides you into the entire week, day to day. It's amazing. So Libra, if you are ready, from the 25th to the 31st, let's see what energies are popping out for you. What's going on, Libra? Let's see. 25th, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. Looks like the kid has an obstacle. Looks like the child has an obstacle. Oh, it is. It's starting pretty nice this week, the last week of January. But we've got some mountains to cross, Libra. Let's do it together. Let's see. What do we have here? On the Sunday, you've got the child, playful, very nice, very fresh. And I also want to say this, that because it's Sunday, you're feeling you can conquer any mountain. Now, how amazing is that? You can feel You can feel no. You feel you can conquer any mountain that comes your way. Or you're preparing yourself. The child is preparing the new energy, the fresh new energy is preparing itself for any mountain that comes its way. But can I tell you something, Libra? When you prepare yourself for any mountain in life, guess what appears? Mountains. So how about we just prepare ourselves and not necessarily look for mountains? How about we just prepare ourselves and then keep open to whatever pops up our way? Mountains, rivers, ravines, streams, whatever. So when you get specific about conquering something, it has to show up. And it does show up for you, Libra. It does this week. So Sunday would be a good day for you, which is, I think, if you're watching this reading, tomorrow. Get playful, get excited, forget everything else. On the Monday, we've got home, house. Looks like Monday you're going to be at home. In a good structure, in a good place. I see writing, I see reading, I see doing a bit of, catching up on some paperwork. But Monday feels like it's one of those days where you're going to be at home. Number 4, if that is of significance. On Tuesday, we've got the heart. See, you're doing really well, really, really well. When you are in comfort, when you are in energies that are familiar to you, can I say that? You really thrive. When energies are familiar to you, they are comfortable to you, you seem to do very, very well. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday are extremely nice and sorted and beautiful. All the things that you love. Now, try your best to take that energy, because on Wednesday we've got the snake. The snake is now, snake is an outside energy. It's another person, it's another energy. It's also one that brings a little bit of negativity. I want to say snake is actually negative thinking. In a lot of cultures, in a lot of ways, the snake is seen as someone transforming, shedding skin, becoming someone new. Your skin may be of importance, by the way, shedding skin. But I want to say this, that even in that transformation of the snake, it's not the most positive. Because when you're undergoing transformation, there are tears, there is pain, there is cry, there is rebuttal, there is... this transformation is not a very easy one. So even if it is that, Wednesday just seems like a little bit of tricky day for you. I'm telling you beforehand, try to continue the energies that you've taken from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That will be very, very helpful to you. And I think this comes from the kind of... here's the thing, Libra, don't get out of the house a little bit. Okay, don't stay at one place for a very long time. I want to say that. Move, make movements, drink a lot of water, keep yourself free, flexible, and moving. And watch good content. Very, very important. Read the right things. Sometimes when we are scrolling and this piece of crap comes to our face, we end up reading it, and in like 7 seconds we go into. So be mindful of that on Wednesday. On the Thursday, you've got the cross. Now see, this is what happens when you're in the snake energy, when you're in a little bit of negative spiral. It has this habit of expanding. That's why we're reading in advance. So if you don't get into the snake energy, if you stay lighthearted, if you don't get so serious, if you don't get so overworked, if you don't get so consumed by something. Snakes are also desires. Be mindful of your desires. If you don't get consumed by something, you're fine. But if you get consumed by something, it's going to cost you a day. It's going to cost you a day. I see the after effects of Wednesday. So Thursday and Wednesday are very, very linked to each other. You may feel the aftermath of Wednesday. Be mindful. On the Friday, we have the letter. There is a message, there is writing, there is written communication. You're writing, somebody's writing to you. Messages are important. There's an important message here. That's what is popping out. It could also be a note from the doctor, prescription from the doctor. On the Saturday, we've got the mountain. Remember, when the child prepares for the mountain appears, and lo behold, the mountain has appeared. I don't know what this mountain is, but it's one that you can conquer because that's what you declared. So if you take your words back, you could very well wipe out this mountain, or it may be the most smallest, tiniest mountain, Libra, that you have ever seen. So watch out for Wednesday and Thursday, and try to keep that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday energy all week long for yourself. Okay, let's take out 3 cards from the Love Oracle, because love is always, always welcome. 3 cards. If you don't have a person, go ahead and think that it's the universe. Why not? We are always loved. There is always somebody watching out for us. And look at the beautiful messages that you have, Libra. First one is, I am ascending. This could actually be the transformation of Wednesday that we were talking about. You may have a spiritual awakening on the Wednesday. I should just put it out there. Then we've got, I have never met someone like you. And the thought of you makes me smile inside. All right. You make someone smile inside. Okay, they giggle and they laugh and then they don't when they see you. So you should smile at everyone so that they smile at you, with you, for you. That's what I have for you, Libra. I will see you in your energy readings. Till then, do take care of yourself. And we're moving on to... Who are we moving on to? We're moving on to Scorpio. Hello, hello, Scorpio, and welcome. This is your daily predictions from the Lenormand. And why do we do daily predictions? My gosh, the way I sounded like a... I don't know. We do daily predictions so that you can get messages in advance and then you can make the week move for yourself. Okay. 25th to the 31st, Sunday. Can I just tell you, I am watching the child card come again and again for you. And the child is usually a child or a new beginning, a fresh beginning for you, Scorpio. Let's see what the last week of January 2026 holds for you. Day to day. Starting from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh my effing Lord. These are some beautiful cards, beautiful energies. I think I told one of the signs that you've got the best, but oh my boy, this is next level. This is really, really good. This is a very, very lucky, it's a very lucky week for you. Very, very lucky. And I think a lot of you know this. A lot of you already know this, that this week is going to be very lucky, very prosperous, very abundant. Good news, money, good decisions, very good decisions made by you. Let's get into it, Scorpio, because it looks amazing. We're starting Sunday with the stars. Can I just say you're watching my reading? My all stars, my all signs. Why not? Because that's how I open all my readings. So, but it's a nice day. It's a beautiful day. Stars is a very beautiful energy, very beautiful. Yeah, you're watching possibly readings. You're watching about you're checking your own star. But it's also feeling limitless, feeling like, oh my gosh, everything is working for me. And that is the energy that actually translates into an amazing week for you, because on Sunday, which is tomorrow, you're sitting in the best energy. The stars are aligning in your favor this week. Scorpio, take the win. If you want, this week is one of those weeks where whatever you wish, it might just appear in front of you. So, wish for things that are important for you. Don't waste a wish that you actually absolutely need right now. Not the ones you want, but the ones you need. So Sunday looks like an amazing, amazing day for you. On the Monday, we've got fish. Fish is money, resources, abundance. Is it your salary? Salary being credited into your account? Getting money for something, for a job that you did well? Or just generally feeling very, very abundant? Fish is of significance on Monday. I also want to say this, that because Monday is when we all resume for work. Whatever you do, you really, really love it. Or you've started falling in love with it. That you see growth, you see expansion. It's a new kind of a feeling. Fish, and we have the stork here. I'm going to just show it to you, Scorpio. Fish and stork is the work that you do. It's the everyday, it's the way you make your living, it's the way you make your money. And I want to say on Monday, you'll realize that, oh my gosh, you're growing. You're getting so much, you're adding so much more value, adding so much more to yourself at work. You may also be getting good news about money, increase in money, increase in your salary possibly. On the Tuesday, we've got the birds. This could very well be a connection. This could be good conversations, healthy conversations. I do want to say two people here are on two different paths. Or they may have to go on different paths for a moment. If there are two people here, they are not on the same path. They have different paths and they're meant to take different paths. Yet something keeps them together. Something keeps the soul together. If it's a connection. But otherwise, the way you guys are together is through good conversations, good communications, healthy conversations. I also see messages, a lot of messages. Like, those WhatsApp group chats, that kind of messages. You may be joining new WhatsApp groups. On the Wednesday, we've got the clover. Clover is a very, 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 very lucky energy. Clover is good luck. Clover is finding, clover is serendipity. It's whatever you're seeking seeks you. You stumble upon things. It's just one of those days. Like I said, you start with stars aligning in your favor and you see that happening on Wednesday. Good energies translate to good energies. It's just the law of energy. When you are in a good place and you maintain it and you keep it, it keeps you. If you lose it, it loses you too. So Wednesday looks like a beautiful day for you. Very, very green, and color green, maybe dollars for some of you. Color green and color red is very, very significant. It's a very, very good day. On the Thursday, we've got crossroads. Crossroads is splitting, having to make a decision. You got to make a choice on Thursday. The choice could be about the connection. The choice could be about communication. The choice could be about meeting someone. It could also be a choice about where you're going to travel next. It's just that I feel, Scorpio, this week, the decision that you make also decides your growth. you're one, it's like there are two paths, and the one path that you take, and I do feel you take this path. I do feel you take this path. It leads you to absolute, it leads you to the next room, the next floor, the higher floor, the promotion, the upgrade, the appraisal. Then on Friday, we've got the stork. Stork is the bearer of good news. Stork is movement. Stork is migration. Stork is upward, onward, beyond, above all. It's a good day. You have a lot of good days this week. A lot of good days. What a beautiful week, Scorpio. What a beautiful week. And on Saturday, we've got the first card of Lenormand, number 1 card, and it's the Rider. Rider is news coming in, or somebody coming with the news. And I'm so tempted to say that this is going to be a very big and very beautiful news. It's just going to put a big fat smile on your face. It's going to be the best piece of news you've ever heard. Could be about anything, but it's and I want to say this, Scorpio, it's written in the stars. It's written in the stars for you. Something very, very extraordinary happening for you this week. I'm feeling it, I'm sensing it, I'm putting the energies out there. You should claim them. All right, let's take out 3 cards from the Love Oracle, because I mean, it's love is always beautiful to have on the table, right? So no table should be deprived of love. More love is always welcome. Scorpio, let's see. I mean, I can go on and on. Let's take out 3 cards. 1, 2, and did I not say it's going to put a big fat smile on your face? The thought of you makes me smile inside. So either, is this a surprise visit? Now that I look at it. Is it a surprise visit? Is it like a surprise? It feels like a surprise. And you put a smile on somebody's face, or somebody puts a big fat smile on your face. We've got, I want to be strong like you. Scorpio, somebody wants to be strong like you. They look up to you. And then we have, I want to be different. Different from what they were. Different in, somebody just wants to be different. I will leave it to that. Maybe they're saying, I want to be different because I want to be strong like you. Somebody looks up to you. Very, very good week. Very, very good week, Scorpio. Such beautiful energies. It's the reason we do what we do. Moving on to, let's do a quick time check. We're moving on to Sagittarius. All right. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome. This is your daily prediction from the Lenormand. We're doing 25th to the 31st January 2026, the last week of Jan. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you're watching this reading from. Also, do let me know how the week turns out for you. It would always be nice. So if you are ready, so are my cards, Sag. Let's see what we've got for you here. Okay. For Sagittarius, please. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wow, something is unknown to you. A piece of information, a missing piece of information, and it's causing you a lot of confusion. Causing you a lot of confusion. And I want to say that a piece of information that you receive, Sag, that causes confusion. And then there is another piece of information that is coming, and you're acquiring information, gathering data for what? You're gathering data for something. You're trying to create an event. You're trying to create a moment. You're getting the invites ready. I'm getting you're trying to create an event. It's got with inviting people. Almost like you're hosting something. Okay, let's see. Let's see. On the Sunday, you've got the letter. You're writing. For a lot of you, Sag, by the way, you're writing a book. You're writing a book. You're publishing a book. You're writing. You are authors. You are writers. Or you daily post. You post daily. You put it up. It's a part of your. It's a part of your thing that you do. So I see you. I see you writing. For a lot of you, I do see you sending invites, cards, that kind of. We don't send cards anymore. So maybe digital, social media. You're sending out invites, broadcasting something, messages to a lot of people. A lot of people. Some sort of news. Some sort of event. Like, like a birthday or like a 13-year-old birthday, something like that. Or something new that you're unveiling, your new book that you're unveiling, a book reading that you're unveiling, that kind of. I see you hosting something here. So Sunday you're busy with writing, creating, drafting, all those things. On Monday we have a person here, we have a lady. It could be you, or you're thinking about a lady. Maybe this lady has a child, maybe this lady is childlike, maybe the lady is young, maybe the lady is starting something new. It has something to do with the launch of a book. Feels like the launch of a book. And you're getting, you're kind of, this week you're like in this whole hustle of getting everything organized. Event. Feels very event-like. So Monday, the person, either you or the person, a lady, I'm picking up a feminine energy is important. And this lady is known, this lady is a popular lady. Either you're popular, you're a celebrity, Sag. Hello, hello. Or, you've got to get this important person to your event. Or you got to go to their event. Somehow it feels like your event. Or you're the one organizing the event. Sag, are you an event organizer? Wednesday, we've got the stars. You got to bring all the people under one roof. Can I say that? It's a very good energy. It's a beautiful energy. Stars are very positive, very beautiful. But it seems like you've taken a lot of, this is bringing a lot of people together under one roof. Sending out to as many as possible. And here's hoping you don't miss anyone. It seems like it's that kind of a story. Wednesday, we've got the clouds. Clouds is confusion. Clouds could be a change in the weather. Clouds could be a change in the plan. Clouds could be a change in the people arriving. How many people got the message? How many RSVPs you got? How many people are turning up? How many people are showing up? So Wednesday is going to be a little bit, okay, hold your breath. Calm down. Relax. You've done it once, you can do it again. On the Thursday, you've got the Rider. That's the first card of Lenormand. And this is a message coming in or a messenger coming in. So somebody is possibly coming here to help you. An assistant is coming to help you. You've hired and asked for someone to come and help you. Like an apprentice, an assistant who can help you lighten the load. So Thursday, there's a message coming in or a person coming in person. And they're coming to help you. They're coming to take care of the situation, Sag. So no worries there. On the Friday, we've got the Child. This is very, very nice. It's almost like, you know, tying the loose ends to the whole event, to whatever you're creating, bringing out to the world. Hang on, let me just make myself a little comfortable, Sag. On the Friday, we have the Child. Child is all about new beginnings, fresh new approach. So whoever is coming to help you, they're bringing in a fresh new approach. They're bringing in a fresh new way, and I think it's going to be very, very useful for you for whatever you're, you know, staging or doing or putting up together. Bringing a lot of people under one roof. On the Saturday, we have the Book. Book is the book. Like I said, possibly you're releasing a book. It's an event where, but I also want to say that Saturday, there is something here that needs to be addressed. You might want to go through the entire to-do list, the plan, one more time on Saturday, so that you've not missed out on anything. Because I can see the trouble that you've gone through in creating and bringing all of this together. It would be a good idea to, let me just look at it this way. It might be a good idea to team up with this person who's coming to help you, and to not just, I think the new person comes, because a new person has come, they may overlook it, but because you're attached to this whole thing, you may want to team up with this new person, and then you may want to look at it one more time so that all confusions are avoided. And everybody who needs to come and be a part of this, whatever you are doing, Sag, gets to witness it as well. It's a very, very cool reading. You're doing something here. I don't know if you're organizing or you're the person in it, but something is being an event-like vibe. Let's see what we've got from the Love Oracle for you, Sag. 3 cards, because love is always welcome on this table. Okay. Oh my gosh, the first one is, I am done pretending. It's either you or somebody's telling you, I am done pretending. The next one is, your laugh is amazing. Somebody loves your laughter. Somebody likes your, I said that the person here has childish appeal and childlike appeal. So somebody likes your giggle and your laughter and your chuckle and your snortle, however you do it. But somebody finds it amazing. And we've got, I want to make it right. I do feel this is the person who's coming in and helping you out, because there's this bit of confusion on the Wednesday. But if you take help, the advice also here, in a sense, is take help. It'll help you. So that's what I have for you, Sag. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. All right, we are now moving on to, let me catch my breath for a second. We're moving on to Capricorn. Hello, hello Capricorn, and welcome. This is your daily prediction from the Lenormand. I consider them very accurate. They kind of, give you the direction that you're headed in, the map, and then you can decide whether you want to take that road or not. Why not? The idea is to be prepared in advance for anything. That's why we do these readings. So, Capricorn, if you're ready, 25th to the 31st. I hope you had an amazing birthday month, by the way. Let's see. 25th to the 31st. I'm shuffling it real hard, Capricorn, so that we get amazing messages for you. Let's go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Money is really, really important, right? This week. Money, making money from work. For a lot of you, you are For a lot of you, you are doing, there's a soul searching here. There's a soul searching here. There's a spiritual, I want to say a spiritual voyage, a spiritual journey. A very, very, and I want to say this, Capricorn, because I never get to see this in your readings, but I want to say that for a lot of you, by Saturday, there is something here got to do with peace, being content, being grateful. Because this week, you're going to see possibly money coming in, and it's going to feel like a relief. Yeah, the word I'm looking for is relief. You're going to feel relief. You thought it's impossible. You thought it cannot happen, and it happens. And it's got something to do with work, the money that you make from work, the money that you're making every day. Every day. Let's jump in, Capricorn. On the Sunday, we've got the ship. Ship is movement, ship is moving, ship is traveling. If you're not traveling, then I just want to say that you're traveling for work. And it's an important Sunday because if you're not on a trip of pleasure and you're still traveling, then honey, it's your work. Your work takes you places, or your work requires you to move. It requires you to move. For a lot of you, you are also, because it's a Sunday, you want to travel to a place where you can get a sense of relief, comfort, peace. What is a place of peace for you, Capricorn? Where do you get peace? Where do you get... it's not a modern city. Can I tell you that? It's not a modern city. It's one of those old-timey cities, old-timey places. It's not a fancy Gen Z kind of a place. I don't know what you tell others, but what I'm picking up is it's not a modern city. It's one of those places where you get peace, comfort. People admire you, they love you. They let you be, they let you live on your own. You're not judged. Okay. On the Sunday, like I said, we've got the ship, we've got travel, we've got movement. So, yeah. How odd is it on Monday you get the anchor? Ship and anchor is literally halting, stopping midway. Stopping midway. And the reason ships stop, or the ship's anchor, is because either they've run out of fuel, very important, or they got to refill themselves. I think it's fuel, right? You got to refill yourself, or you've been told to stop because you have to wait for orders. On Monday, it's like something has been put on hold. You need to refuel yourself, refill yourself. Your vehicle needs maintenance, possibly. Your vehicle needs a check, by the way. Very, very important. You need to give your vehicle for servicing, possibly. In this case, it could very well be you, your body. You may need to refuel yourself. You may need to refill your bank accounts with money that are going to be going out this week. On the Tuesday, we've got the Fox. And Fox in Lenormand is actually, it seems like a work card, but for me, Fox is a hustler. You know, you will always find the Fox where there is an opportunity. You will always find the Fox-like energy where there is an opportunity. So makes me want to say that your job, what you do for a living, is not traditional. It's not conventional. It is an opportunity-based work. And you do it on day-to-day basis. And your daily income depends on it. So for a lot of you, a reason for stopping or being held back is because, hang on, we need to get the work done first. So let's get the work done. You cannot afford to take a holiday on a Monday, Tuesday. You don't have those vacation days because you're making money every day. So your vacation days versus other people's vacation days are not the same. That kind of work. On the Wednesday, emphasis on money. Money is looking good. Money is looking okay. Money is looking like money is there. The money that's coming from the work is coming in. And this is an important money. Can I also say I'm picking this, Capricorn, and I want you to claim this for a lot of you. This is that week where you make a little bit more money than you did before, and that allows you to go to that place, to go to that spa, to go to that retreat, or to pamper and spoil yourself a little bit. There is money and there is spirituality here. Not spirituality, but a sense of taking care of your soul. And it will require money, Capricorn. It will. So money is actually, in your case, money is important for anything. And I think your work brings in money. And I think this is one of those weeks where you make a little bit more money. So if it sounds good to you, make sure if your money is on a daily basis that you keep some money aside. Not that you'll need it, but it's always good to have extra money on the side. On the Thursday, we've got the key. Key is solution, key is answers, key is unlocking. I want to say your work is opening up. It feels like a good season. You have a seasonal work. Can I say that? You have some seasons are fantastic. This might just be one of those seasons. Maybe you need to advertise your work season-based. I don't know why I'm picking that. On the Friday, you have the Rider, which is the first card of Lenormand, and this is messages coming in. This is typically a messenger coming in. I don't know why. That's the reason why I said, Capricorn, maybe you need to advertise yourself, your work, seasonal, on a daily basis, because that's how your money is coming in. And some days are really, really good. And this week, it feels like you've left something and you've come to do your work. Clearly, your work is very, very important. You take that daily wages over anything. On the Saturday, we have Lilies. Lilies is you've earned a good weekend for yourself. Peace, contentment, feeling good, feeling wiser, feeling spiritual, feeling soulful. For a lot of you, you might just say this on Saturday, Capricorn, but I don't know. It just feels like you'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm growing up. Or this is what it feels like to grow up and take care of everything, that kind of energy. What an interesting week, Capricorn. All right. Let's take out 3 cards from the Love Oracle, because love is always welcome on this table. And I want you to savor it, enjoy it, eat it slowly. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we've got for you. 1, 2, and oh. I don't know if this is one message, 3 individual messages. You decide, Capricorn. The first one is, I am ascending. I love that. Something here about essential spiritual awakening. We've spoken about in your reading already, but yeah, I am ascending. Love that for you. I've never met someone like you. Is there a new person in the room? I don't know. But somebody's telling you, I've never met somebody like you. Or maybe you're telling yourself. And then we've got, is there a second chance? I mean, I don't see those energies, but you never know. When we feel the lightest and the easiest, which you are on the weekend, that's when kaboosh, a surprise hits. So you've been warned and you've been pre-told. Everything else is up to you, Capricorn. I was going to say Aquarius there for a moment. All right. We are moving on to happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Aquarius. I just had to put that Aquarius twang somewhere in between. Aquarius, happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing birthday month. Even more, I hope you have a beautiful reading. Let's see what amazing messages want to pop out for you from the 25th to the 31st. And your energy readings, by the way, will be up. There's also a special reading that I've put out for Aquarius, separating you by 10 degrees of separation so that people get their own specific message. To check it out. It's being made with a lot of love. And that's all I'm selling, Aquarius. Let's move on. From 25th to the 31st. Okay. My gosh. I'm actually proud of myself. I outdid myself there. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh my God. Well, talk about a birthday month. The only thing that did not come is the moon. Every other celestial being is in your reading. Aquarius, wow, wow, wow. Can I do this? We've got the sun and the stars. Sun and the stars. Aquarius, sun, Aquarius, stars. Gosh, big energies at play. Good week. Good week. Yes, you have your occasional hiccups, you have your choices, you've got your obstacles, you've got that, fire to cross, but hello, that is an Aquarius, right? What could an Aquarius be if Aquarius does not have to battle demons, slay them, and then come on the other side, and then fly, right? Straight into the sun. Okay, Aquarius, beautiful energies on the table. Everything looking perfect. Let's jump into each and every day and let's see what amazing things want to unfold for you. Because it's your birthday month. Sunday is, this is 31st. And we're doing till the 31st. So it just feels like it's going to be a bright day all the way till 31st. All sunny days here. Sun on the Sunday. Wow, sun on the Sunday. Isn't Sunday supposed to be the day of sun? Sunday. It's a nice, warm, beautiful, the kinds where you enjoy the sunrise and the sunset both. Beautiful, beautiful, warm day. A day with a view. A day with a view. View. The view is very important. The views are very important. Nice. And you're going to be looking like like you'll be glowing, Aquarius, and everybody can see through you. You're going to look like, wow. Sun is brightness, it's clarity, it's you can see everything for what it is, You can see people for who they are. You can see the roads that you want to take, the moves that you want to make, the vehicles that you want to get into. I'm just putting everything out there. Sunday is a good day. Have an amazing, that's tomorrow, right? Have a beautiful Sunday, Aquarius. Enjoy it. Drink your favorite coffee, have your cup of tea, watch the sunrise, just enjoy because it's a very, very beautiful and a nice way to start the week. On the Monday, you have a choice to make. You have a choice to make. Oh, that's fast, no? That's how fast Aquarius changes. It's like everything is fine and then suddenly you see Aquarius is like, should I not? So it's like, should I not on Monday? And it's interesting because on the Tuesday, you've got the mountain. Mountains are usually obstacles, challenges, a point, a pinnacle, an apex. Should you? I just want to tell you, Aquarius, before you even throw away, discard this mountain, it's a friendly mountain. It's a mountain that you've climbed before. It's an obstacle that you've taken before and you have succeeded in it. So it's a very friendly mountain. So when you arrive at making a decision and you feel one of them has an obstacle, take the obstacle. Take the obstacle. Don't discard an option because the other feels. Do not take the easier option. I'm here to tell you, take the option that's harder to climb. Because as you climb, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I've done this before. I'm so good at it. And you'll find familiar faces. Can I also tell you that? You'll find familiar faces, supportive faces, cheerleaders. You will never find a cheerleader on an easy path because who will the cheerleader be cheering? The cheerleaders cheer for the ones who climb the obstacles. So Tuesday, take the mountain, take the high road, don't take the high road, take the high mountain. Go climb something. On the Wednesday, right there in the middle, there you go. You've got your set of group of friends. You've got your, typically it's a pet. You're possibly meeting a pet, adopting a pet, spending time with your dog. But if it's not that, because not every Aquarian will have a pet, I want to say that you're surrounded with amazing group of people and friends, very supportive, very, very supportive. These friends want to see you grow. They want to see you conquer the mountain. They want to see you on the other side. They are your cheerleaders. They are your fans. They are your fanfare. And you know, even if you have one, that one holds the power of like 100,000. That kind. Sometimes one is enough. On the Thursday, we've got the ship. Ship is movement, ship is traveling, ship is moving forward. So I want to say you're moving forward towards your dream home, moving forward towards comfort, moving forward towards safety, moving forward towards your vision board, moving forward towards all the dreams that you have made for yourself. Yes. You're moving forward towards Aquarius, you're moving forward towards your vision board. A lot of you are traveling home because it's possibly your birthday and you want to spend birthday with your family. So maybe you're traveling for your celebration. So yeah, physical travel is also on the cards this week. Then on the Friday, we've got home. Maybe you're spending time at home, maybe you're redoing your home, you're decorating your home. Fours are, this is also about your safety, structure, your body also, I also want to say, because it's a structure, you're also taking care of your body. I'll tell you something, Aquarius, there is a decision here. The crossroad that you have is about, will you stay at home? Will you choose comfort or will you choose the mountain? Choose the mountain. Don't choose comfort, because towards the end you will get enough comfort, enough rest. So early on this week, try and finish as many tasks as you can, and you'll enjoy and you'll reap the awards and rewards end of the week. On Saturday, like I said, from the sun to the stars. Sun into the stars is massive star power. It's celebrity-like vibes. Sun and the stars is everybody's vision, everybody's desire, everybody's, it's, when you look at the sky, it looks limitless. It's space. It's interstellar. It's going to be one of those interstellar weeks. Just make sure you cross the obstacle, you cross the mountain. Make the mountain your friend one more time. Okay, Aquarius. Let's take out some love cards, because love is always welcome on this table. And we love love. Love loves us. So let's see what we've got. One, ooh, saucy. Ooh. Okay, we've got, I can feel you. Somebody can feel you, Aquarius. Does it matter whether they're near or far? They can feel you. They can feel your presence. The second one is, I knew it all along. It's almost like your group of cheerleaders are like, whoa, I knew Aquarius could do that. And then we have, can you forgive me? So maybe in amongst all these stars and sun, there is someone out there who now sees you doing so well, wants to say, can you forgive me? Or maybe you're telling someone, can you forgive me? Either ways, that's what I have for you. Aquarius, amazing birthday week, amazing energies on the table. I will see you in your energy reading. Till then, do take very good care of yourself. Thank you. And we're moving on to Pisces. Hello, Pisces. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you're watching this from. These are your daily predictions from the Lenormand. I love them because they're very, very exciting, and they're very expansive, and they give you so much information. And you can really use them to your advantage. So let's go, Pisces. We're doing from the 25th to the 31st of January 2026, the last day. Let's see what's coming up for you. If you are ready, so are my cards. Let's go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, the good part is you're getting rid of something once and for all. Fantastic. I see a letter of recommendation here, by the way. I see you training. I see for some of you, I see something being removed in terms of a surgery or an operation. Something being removed surgically. Maybe it just comes and goes, that kind of a thing, and you'd rather get rid of it than having to bear with it. Pay attention to your back. I see flattery. I see people are around you, Pisces, because they want to be around Pisces this week. There is just something Pisces is accomplishing, and I want to say you're going to be you're the centerpiece this week. Wherever you go, people will want to stop and admire you for something. Let's see. On the Sunday, you've got the snake. So, yeah, something here to take notice, especially when it comes to your health and your body. Very important. Very, very important. Pisces, do not ignore any symptoms, anything that you feel, anything that hurts, anything that in your entire body and structure that calls for your attention. Do not ignore it. If possible, go for a checkup immediately. I also want to say this, because it's a Sunday, stay clear of energies that don't serve you. Be mindful whose house you visit, who you let visit your house. Very important. Very, very important. Take care of your back, your posture, your sitting positions. Invest in a good pillow. For a lot of you, you might just have to redo your bed. I don't know why I'm picking that, but you might have to redo your bed all over again. Or the chair that you sit at work or at home. On the Monday, you get the anchor. See, something has put you on hold on Monday. Is it the health condition? Is it the pain? Is it the pain? I want to say this, Pisces, again and again. There is a pain that comes and goes, and it has to do with your body, your posture. And it would be a good idea that you address it this week. Get an appointment and get yourself checked. So I see Monday, I see like a holiday. Monday, I see you take a day off. Monday, I don't see any movement. Monday, you've put yourself on a hold. And I think you've put yourself on a hold because of pain. I want to say this. I want to put it out there. And if you get a surgery done, or if you get it removed, you'll do yourself a big favor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. It's different for different people. If it does not resonate with you, sweetheart, it's not your reading. Simple. On the Tuesday, we've got the letter here. I am now still seeing it as a doctor's note, a prescription. Hang on, let me get my posture correct there, Pisces. But there's a letter here. Maybe it's a letter. Maybe it's a letter that you send to work that I will not be coming for work this week or another week. I'm also seeing a letter of recommendation, a letter of what a wonderful job you've done, a letter of appreciation, a letter of, being felicitated for something at work. Completely separate, but yes, that's also a possibility. But a work-based letter. So maybe you're working from home, doing all of the things from home. Now, right there in the middle of the week, we have the very beautiful bouquet. Nice to see this energy. Bouquet is actually appreciation. It's typically you're getting flowers. Somebody does give us flowers when we get ourselves treated. So just putting out there. But bouquet is also appreciation, compliments. It's not your birthday month yet. Your birthday month is around the corner. But so this is a different kind of appreciation, different kind of compliments. And it has something to do with your work, something that you've done exceptionally well at work. So smile, because Wednesday looks like very, very beautiful, very, very happy, very, very fresh, very flowery day for you. Letter of a recommendation. On the Thursday, you've got the fox, work. So I'm telling you, I feel that you're going to work on Thursday directly. And then you get so involved in the work, very much involved in the work. And you want to go to work because, when you've kind of got that sort of appreciation, you want to show up for work. That kind of an energy I'm getting, Pisces. You could have totally avoided going and you could have stayed the entire week at home and give yourself the rest. But I think you turn up for work because you like the attention that you get at work. I am picking that, the attention at work. On the Friday, lo and behold, something comes back. And it's painful, it's hurtful. It's painful and it's hurtful. You may want to reconsider this week, Pisces. You may want to. If something is bothering you, if something is hurting you, if something is changing, if something is showing signs, please address them. Please figure out a way to fix them. Again, it could be something that happens seasonal, but it's not something as small as flu. I want to tell you that. It does not feel it's small. It has the potential to take away a day or two from your... So you might as well as look at this week as a recovery week, which you're not. Friday, I see you in pain. I see you, in fact, you may overdo it at work. I also see arguments, by the way. Arguments, disruptions, a bit of verbal fight, verbal altercation. Again, work-based. Then on the Saturday, we've got the scythe. 2-3 things here. Like I said, could be medical, surgical, but I also see you cutting ties. I also see you, it just feels like, because you're so fed up of the arguments and the conversations and the distractions, you just decide to take off very fast. Or Saturday is the day you make an appointment. Or you may have, it could also be a very, because it's the snake, it could be a friend or a person who pretends or poses to be a good person at work or in life, and that's the person that you are after a big fight this week, removing off from your life. Either ways, I want to say that you are removing something from your life this week because it pains and it hurts. And there is only so much that Pisces can take. Look, we've got 3 cards here from the Love Oracle, and the first one says that I don't want to be the reason you cry. So I don't know if you're saying this to someone, someone is saying this to you, but I do not want to be the reason you cry. Somebody doesn't want to see you cry. See, they care for you, that means. Somebody cares for you over here. And when people care, they show up for moments like this, when you're undergoing some sort of transformation, some sort of medical intervention. Then we've got, can we just talk it over? Clearly, because that's the fight that you've had. There's a verbal altercation there, and it could have been done better, said better, spoken better. And then we've got this card which says standby card. It's absolutely empty, it's absolutely dark, and it says standby. So somebody's this week, Pisces, I don't know if it's you or somebody or something's being put on standby. That is the energy of the anchor on Monday. Something is being put on hold, something has been put on. I hope you use this week wisely towards yourself, Pisces, because that's very, very important. And because at the end of the day, you matter, your body matters, your health matters, your well-being matters. So that's what I have for you, Pisces, and that is what I have for all my signs and all my stars. Yet another reading tomorrow. I keep saying this tomorrow, but yeah, your energy readings are going to be up after this, which is a weekly whole thing. But I have super fun doing this. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention on this table. I will see you on the other side. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.